Brexit's gone through. Cheers to that.
Oh, well, mine's already open. Mine's all fucking done.
Ooh! See that little sizzle? You don't get that with a Stella.
No, you don't.
You don't get that with none of that foreign stuff. None of that foreign beer.
It's a British sizzle.
It's a British sizzle. Yeah, you can't beat a nice sizzle restaurant, like a little pub.
Oh, Sizzler.
Some of them are dog shit, though.
It's all microwave.
Yeah. Do you know, like, there's this one in Liverpool where, like, it's a proper shithole, the pub. And, like, there's always, like, people that come and stay, like, in that area, like, doing work and stuff, and they'll stay around the corner in the Premier Inn. They had the cheek. They've put it on Deliveroo. Some poor cunt is going to go, ooh, sizzling steak.
Yeah.
It's the worst fucking food in the world. Do you know what? I'm going to have a sip. First sip of corn of the day.
Oh, yes. That's a sip right there.
I want to hit someone.
Yes, I want to. Well, let's keep it.
Let's keep it PG.
Let's keep it PG. Actually, yeah.
We've YouTube have updated their terms of services where we can't swear in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, 10 minutes.
5 minutes.
It's like 7 seconds, mate.
I'll fuck it then.
I think.
Anyway, drop me a fuck.
Fuck.
Respect.
It's saying it over and over again is bad as well. So fuck.
Okay. Okay. What's other bad words? What's your favourite swear word? Go on.
Probably cunt.
It is?
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
Maybe not. Maybe it's a bit. No, probably cunt.
I don't think I can say mine on the podcast.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, cunt's probably the best.
Yeah.
It just really catches people off guard.
It's a quick one, isn't it? Cunt. It just rolls off really well.
Remember when people first started saying that, or like I first started hearing people say that? It was like, it used to send shivers down my
Yeah, it used to be a big one, didn't it, back in the day?
It was a big fella. And
now
every cunt says it.
Every cunt says it.
There we go. Do you think it's still got that shock? I think it's still got that shock factor for Americans that way.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Americans that don't like it, I think, yeah.
I thought you was going to say, yeah, there's a lot of Americans.
There is.
There's like 300 million Americans. 300 million too many.
Yeah.
I think I'd be happy with a million.
Let's get those numbers down a bit.
Yeah. Can we take over America again? Leave a comment, guys.
Did we ever take it over? I don't know history.
We bed the White House down, I remember that.
Did we?
We did.
Fuck yeah, no.
Was that us?
We don't mess around.
I think that was us. Probably Wayne.
We like to take a lot of credit, so.
We do.
Yeah.
We made curry. We made it.
I love a proper British curry.
Well, I seen a TikTok of someone like, what does it mean to be British? And it's like, go to a pub, drink a German beer, watch a foreign football team, go home, have an Indian takeaway, sit on my furniture that's made from Sweden, and watch a telly that's made in Japan.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Weird, isn't it?
It is proper weird. We don't make anything except for Jaguars.
Jaguars?
Yeah, I think that's the only thing we make. Do we make Land Rovers? I feel like that's something we make.
I think you're only thinking of cars. We must make other stuff.
Nah.
Sheffield's big on steel. Make a lot. Well, probably not anymore.
He's stealing all the time.
No, that's Liverpool.
There we go.
Come on.
Thank you, man. Well, you always drop Liverpool.
Yeah, I do.
Derogatory terms. So I'll drop a Sheffield one. Why not?
I drop Liverpool truth bombs.
Well, there's been you've had a bit of a nightmare week, haven't you? With it's been snowing.
Yeah,
where we are, and apparently
now it's really warm.
Crowny, it's really warm now. But Crowny texted me the like last week. He was a bit quiet on like the group chat and stuff, and I thought, well, you all right? Are you alive? And like apparently something happened, but you couldn't tell me.
I told Jack and Becky
we can't speak now outside the podcast.
Yeah, it's a little depressing, but I'm a bit over it now. So, and I've realised that in story form, it's maybe a bit shorter than the day felt.
So explain me. So you had a bit of a nightmare of it. Crowny had a nightmare of a day, and this is what happened, right?
Yeah. So I was at work, and it was snowing all day. I was at work. I finished at 5 p.m. and around Sheffield, obviously city centre, so snow just melts. So it was fine. Started trying to leave. Left, was driving fine. And then on the way home, there's 2 hills. One of them's really fucking steep. So I was like, no way I'm getting up that. There's another hill, which is a lot longer and a lot less steep. I tried that 3 or 4 times, failed, couldn't get up it. Got about halfway, and then I couldn't move. So gave up. And I'm only literally 2 to 5 minutes from work. I left my car, and I started walking home. And it's about 5 to 7 miles walk. I was in my steel toe work boots as well, so it was a fucking nightmare. But I trudged home.
Steel toe work boots? Don't you do IT?
Yeah, but there's very heavy servers. I do site visits as well.
Oh, okay. So you're walking home.
It's thick fucking snow as well. It's been snowing all day, so I'm like all my legs are wet. And my stepdad comes to pick me up in his car. He's got a fucking fancy 4-wheel drive Volvo, and I've just walked pretty much all the way home. And I get in the car, and he says to me, "Do you want to go and try and get your car? Maybe we can push it out." So we drive back to where my car was. So all this walk I've just done, we just drive back.
Unreal.
We go back to my car.
Thanks, stepdad.
We get to the top of this really steep hill. He puts it in hill descent mode or something. It's a fancy fucking car is all I'm saying. We go over the hill and just immediately, like, lose complete control. Like, he's holding the brakes and we're just sliding. And by now, because everybody's failed to get up the hill, there's cars all down the side of it. So there's cars that have all pulled over and parked and been left there. So we start sliding. He rams it on right and we're speeding up. He dodges it. Speeding up. It's curve right, and we go bang into a little fucking Renault. Smash the fucking door to shit. Bends that off. Carry on going down the hill. There's some bushes on the right side of the road, so he swings it round. We keep going. We're speeding up. He swings it into some bushes, and we go into these bushes, and we revert. Like, how can I describe it? If this is the hill, we're going down. We land in some bushes, and we're facing this way, and we sort of reverse and bump another car. So we've hit 2 cars. I climb out, and I'm like, what the fuck? I climb out. The guy that climbs out the other car is my work colleague.
Oh, my God.
So I go, what the fuck? Just crashed into my work colleague. We stand there. We're just like, what the fuck? We've just fucking crashed. And now I face the reality that we've just drove all the way back.
Oh, no.
We go to my car and we go, are we going to give this a go? This is probably a really bad idea if we drive this. So we set off walking again.
And you walked all
and
the way
I
back
walked
again.
all the way home. So I walked about like somewhere between like 10 to 14 miles. In the fucking snow in my work boots, and was in a car crash. Eventually I got home at about 8:30, so it was about 3.5 hours, but made it home well. And my stepdad's car is like possibly written off.
What?
Yeah.
So how fast was you going down this hill? Did you just build up a bit of speed?
I don't know. Yeah, it was literally, it went over the hill and it was literally like just, like the brakes weren't doing anything, so it was just like sledging in a car, and it was fucking weird. And we avoided one, and we were just picking up speed. It was just like sledging down a hill.
Fucking hell.
Went probably about 15 to 20, somewhere around there. And then we just fucking nailed straight into the side of a car.
Mate, England, we cannot. The only thing we can handle is rain. I mean, most of the country doesn't handle that well. But like the cities and stuff do. But when it's fucking snowing.
Yeah, when it comes out of nowhere.
When it's hot, the fucking country goes to shit.
It's true.
It like we don't know what to do.
We do. I think a lot of it is panic with snow.
It happens
especially.
every year.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't we just know what's going to come? And just be like, well, let's prepare for this.
Yeah.
I guess they try and put. I mean, I live in the city centre, so I saw it snow, and it was snowing for ages. And it just doesn't stay in the city centre because it
just melts. Yeah.
So I was gutted about that, but then it's literally like 13 degrees now. Like the day after, it was like 13 degrees, and the day before it was -7 in the night. Guys, global warming.
It's just like up and down. It's weird, isn't it? It just snowed for like that weekend. What was it? Last weekend, like 2 days.
It's fucking March, man.
It bombed down. Like the morning after, like we crashed and everything. Fucking got up, man, and the snow was like, there was fucking like 10 inches of snow in our garden.
40 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, there was like 40, 50 inches.
For our non-visual viewers, we were like doing a really small thing there. So like, we
that wasn't really small.
No, it weren't. That's like average.
For snow.
For snow, sorry, yeah, for snow. You know what they say?
They say I'm fucking boiling and I'm going to take my hoodie off.
Would you rather go to jail for a year, or go to jail with a Rubiks Cube, and when you finish it, you can leave?
I think the Rubiks Cube.
Man, put me in for a year. Not a chance. Can you do one?
No.
But how are you going to learn? No phone, no like...
Well, you just keep going, wouldn't you? I mean, you don't have anything else to do.
You're just going to fucking make it worse and worse and worse every time.
No, you get there eventually.
Yeah, in fucking 14 years. I'd rather just know I'm in there for a year and be like, yeah. And then I'd end up breaking this Rubik's Cube.
I bought one when I was 12 and...
You still haven't completed, so there we go.
Me and my mum like messed around with it for about a day, and we managed to get like one side done, and then we were just like, we were bored of it. I don't think we ever touched it again. It's just a shelf piece. But what's interesting with Rubik's Cube is if you do the same... There's like a move set where if you do those moves, it'll always solve it.
I've got a mental story.
A mental problem?
A mental story.
Oh,
it's
mental disability.
This is. Thank you, Mum. Thank you. I went to Vegas in December for the UFC, and I was basically very drunk. I was with my friend, Luce. She flew out. We were just drinking all day, and the day before the event, there's the weigh-in for the event, and it's free to enter. So I thought it's going to be really busy. I showed up really late. There was a massive queue. So I tried to bunk in the queue. I tried to sneak in.
Yeah.
And like, cut the line. And I basically seen this guy that's clearly a Scouser from Liverpool. So I just said, I'm with you, lad, aren't I? And he was like, yeah, sure, go on. I went to get beers and came back. And this guy behind me, fucking massive guy, was like just staring me down. And the guy who I bunked in with, he was like, he said, you can't cut the queue, it's not happening. And I was like, whoa, what's he saying? Turned round. This guy's fucking about 6'5", an absolute unit. And obviously he must know fucking some kind of fighting because he's going to watch the fighting.
Yeah.
So I just went, what? Yeah, he's right, actually. I should get out the queue. But, so I left the queue and never seen this guy again until
That's weird.
I got an Uber in Liverpool like a couple of weeks ago to go home. I was in my friends. I was going to my mum's. I got an Uber, and I got in the back of the Uber, and the guy goes, "Was you in Vegas?" And I went, "Yeah, why?" He went, "It's me from the queue." I was like,
"It's me from
what?
the queue."
It was the guy.
Yeah.
How fucking weird is that?
What was he like? Did he say?
He was like, "No, it's fine. It's not
Yeah.
the guy behind me that was like kicking off. It's
Oh.
the guy that let me in the queue."
Oh, right, okay.
So he was like, I have to get his Instagram. I was like, we got to go out for a drink.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's
That's
weird.
absolutely mental.
It's me from the queue.
It's me from the queue. He told me, like, I'd love to call him and get him on the podcast. And just, that would be funny.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not now, actually. I've told the story.
Yeah, I sort of know the story, but
That's
I mean,
he got robbed in the UFC at the T-Mobile Arena. Like, he said these two women, like, dropped something in front of him. And then some guy took $900 out of his pocket in the fucking arena. And he chased them through the whole arena.
Why do you have $900 in his pocket?
Well, you're in Vegas, man. You're gonna, like, it's...
Yeah, I suppose.
For me, my card's, like, I got a card where I can spend anywhere in the country and not get, like, a percent. But in America, you get, like, charged a lot using your card. So, I mean, in the fucking casinos, bro, you've got, like, it's like a $20 charge to get your money.
Yeah.
And, like, so yeah, you're best just getting it all out at once.
Fair enough.
Like, I get that 100%, but, I mean, you're at risk.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got robbed. I would have fucking beat him up. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, like the guy in the queue.
Yeah, 100%. I would have.
That is a weird story.
It's strange.
But he was a Scouser, so.
And that's the thing that's like,
Yeah.
this
Still
guy
weird.
let me jump in the queue and then was like, I would have stayed in the queue, but I didn't want to jeopardize his position. And then we
Didn't want to what, sorry?
jeopardize his position in the queue. Jeopardize?
No, wait, just hold on and just try again.
Jeopardize?
The Scouse education system is failing us.
Say the word.
Jeopardize.
Jeopardize?
No, that's not it. Close, though, close.
One more.
Jeopardize.
Jeopardize?
I didn't want to jeopardize his position.
Jeopardize. Jeopardize.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
What were you saying? Jeopardize.
I didn't want to jeopardize. I didn't want to fucking...
Use a different word.
I didn't want to ruin his position in the queue and get him kicked out, okay? I didn't want to.
Yeah, that's
Why
fair.
don't they make a
Good story,
program instead of, like, it's Jeopardy, but it's called Leprosy, and it's the same show.
Ben, cut that out.
It's okay. What is leprosy?
Leprosy's like a disease.
Is it?
Curable.
Oh,
Leprosy.
fuck yeah.
Leprosy
Let's
curable.
do it then.
Let's do it.
Let's do the show.
Big up leprosy, curable. We
Yeah.
like those kinds of
We
diseases.
do.
Big up curable diseases.
Yeah, I mean, how much would you get a curable disease for? Like, quite a serious one. What are we talking? HIV?
How long am I in a hospital for?
6 months. Like, it's bad. It's a bad thing, but you get rid of it eventually.
How much am I taking?
How much are you going to get for that? How much you want?
Like,
So say it's some Russian billionaires like, I have something in this little thing here. I'm going to put it in you.
they're testing like chemical weapons.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, and it makes you ill for 6
You
months.
know you're 100% going to be okay after 6 months. But them 6 months are going to be the worst 6 months of your fucking life. You're going to shit yourself. You're going to vomit. You're not going to be able to see sometimes. And when you get out of bed...
Well, be different then.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But like generally, but it's for 6 months of horrible time in the hospital, like $1 million quid.
I think it'd have to be more for me.
Yeah, well, maybe I value $1 million too highly, but
I'm going 10.
10 million.
10 mil.
Wow.
I mean, aren't these questions stupid sometimes? Because, I mean, I could just say 8 billion.
It's a hypothetical, man. Have a bit of fun with it.
Yeah, okay.
No need to ruin the day.
Hypothetical.
Ruin the vibe.
Good big word from you.
Thank you. Just like jeopardy.
Jeopardy?
I had a little note. I had an advert for this the other night, and it's something that recently, maybe over the last few months, has sparked my interest in a weird fucking product that's really taken off.
Flashlight.
No. I'm all for flashlights. Unfortunately, this one is Huel.
Ah,
do you know
okay,
Huel?
Yeah, I do.
Do you understand where?
Let's not ruin any future sponsor
Huel,
opportunities.
we are open for brand deals.
Yeah, but unless you'd sponsor us,
this is somebody else's opinion.
Okay, someone else's opinion.
I wrote down somebody else's opinion.
Okay,
is what I've done. Not mine. Somebody else's opinion. Huel, like, made. Oh, look, scrap the fuck. We're never gonna get a Huel sponsor.
okay.
Do you agree with me that Huel is a bit weird?
Isn't it just okay? So let me get the concept right. Isn't it just like you don't eat?
It's a food replacement.
You just eat weird like.
So it's powder. You put it in a bottle, mix it with water, and that's your meal.
Okay, that's alright.
And
I don't know because there's people that struggle to eat, like as in like people with like issues.
But it's like a huge brand. There are not that many people with issues.
I guess so. But I don't know. I guess there's a lot of people. I mean, I see a lot of like Huel stuff around in the office.
Do you?
Yeah. People get Huel delivered to me and stuff.
People at my office have Huel. It's like just a bite. It's like protein powder, but instead of it being like a protein supplement, it's just a meal replacement.
I like food too much to understand
exactly.
why like someone would do that.
So it's so lazy and it's so modern. It's so modern. For me, like if you've ever, there's probably a lot of movies with this trope, but the one that I always think of is Snowpiercer, which is a movie where all of society lives on a train, and to eat they blend up fucking insects and just pump it into a little jelly bar, and it's called like fucking protein blocks. And for me, that's like what Huel is. It's just like meal powder, food powder, and you just fucking mix it with water and eat it. And it's like fucking war rations.
I mean, don't you think that's what we're eventually gonna like be?
Yeah, I know, and that's what's weird about it.
Like I think someone said this somewhere before, and it actually makes sense. What was it? They said, "I don't think we're gonna chew food eventually."
Yeah,
like
maybe.
Food's getting softer and softer.
Yeah,
we're getting soft. Britain is getting soft.
What is it? Wally, where they go on the fucking
Wally.
You know the Disney movie Wally?
Wally.
Oh, Wally.
You just called it Wally?
That's how it's like.
And you're flaming me.
It's Wall-E, so I call it Wally, but it's like obviously Wally.
You're flaming me.
He goes Wally.
You're calling it Wally.
But that's what he goes. He goes Wally, doesn't he?
No, he says Wally.
Oh, I thought he goes Wally.
Okay, man. Sorry, guys. Just apologize for that.
Sorry, guys. It's spelt Wally.
There's a lot of Thai massage places in LA.
Yeah. Okay.
And I went to sorry, I just changed the subject. What's wrong with me changing the subject?
It's fine.
Well, you were so shocked.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
We went to one of these Thai massage places in LA. 3 of us, my friend TJ and Lo, and we went to get obviously a massage. And apparently these places are renowned for happy endings. I didn't want one.
That surprised me.
Don't worry. Listen.
I wasn't worried.
Don't worry. I'd emptied the tank before, so it was fine. I go into the room, and this Thai lady comes in, and she's like really small, really old. This woman fucking stands on me. She like makes me so loose. I've never felt loose before. Like it was ridiculous. I felt so good after it. But about 45 minutes in, these rooms are so like you know where there's like a roof, but the walls aren't connected to the roof.
Yeah.
So like you can hear next door, and you can hear. So my friend TJ was in the next room, and he was really talking about these happy endings. Halfway through the massage, the fucking music stops, and I just hear.
No way.
I burst out into laughter, and you just hear him burst out into laughter as well next door, and like we didn't speak about it for 3 hours after it. And then I brought it up, and he just starts laughing. He was like, "You guys heard that?"
Yeah.
It was her. She was like slapping my arm.
Oh.
But what it sounded like, bro, because obviously it was lubed up and shit.
Yeah.
I thought he was getting wanked off. But at the end of my massage, I didn't realize what she was insinuating. But she basically just whispered in my ear, like really sensually, like, "Is there anywhere else I can please?"
Yeah. How did you not know?
So I just said, "I don't know, my legs." Because like I wanted my legs massaged. She's like, "So she fucking massaged my legs for an extra fucking $50."
Well, I don't know.
So I think I could have got a wank.
Yeah,
could
probably.
I?
Yeah, if it was doing it.
So I went into a place to get wanks off men, and I got my legs wanked.
You got
off.
your legs done.
I fucked up.
Oh well. I was gonna say as well, if that's what you're hearing,
no,
she's
it sounded like he was getting his meat beat.
I was going to say that Taiwanese lady's going pretty thorough if that's the fucking noise it's making.
It's mental.
But yeah,
I mean, one of the best massages I've ever had in my life.
Should we go for a massage today?
We could do.
Could do, yeah.
Carlo, come get some massage. Have you ever broke a bone?
Not a bone, no.
What have you broke?
I broke my nose.
Oh, that's a bone. That's cartilage.
Yeah, cartilage.
Wow. Well, I broke many bones, and I just literally remembered this funny story from out in Benidorm in Spain. There's so in the nightclubs, there's stripper poles, just not stripper, but what they called, what do people call them other than stripper poles? I guess that's what they call
stripper poles.
Yeah, like dancing poles, right? And on top of they're on top of a raised metal platform. Yeah. So about up to your waist, maybe a little bit lower than your waist, and I'm up there's girls on there and shit dancing, doing the thing. Drunk me decides, you know what?
It's a good idea.
I'll outshine these. I get up on the pole and I just start dancing. This woman does not like me one bit. I'm not dancing with her. I'm dancing on the pole for a laugh and a joke. She fucking this metal platform is soaking wet. She fucking pushed me as hard as she could. I went flying and I landed on the corner of the platform on my ribs and broke 3 of my ribs. And that's one of the most painful fucking breaks I've ever done in my life. Because when you break, my whole side was black.
Yeah.
Just from bruises. It was horrible. It felt, the pain made me feel sick.
Fucking hell. Bendo.
Oh.
I've got a question, mate.
Fire away.
Okay. It's 2 questions, actually. What has a small dick and hangs down? First thing.
A small dick and hangs down?
Yeah.
I ain't got a bloody clue, mate.
Okay, it's a bat. Now, with that information you know now,
okay,
what has a big dick and hangs up? Put the phone down. What do you think of that?
Yeah, good. That's good. I'm surprised he didn't get the bat. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Is it?
Yeah, bat.
I didn't know. Someone done it to me the other day, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck.
I almost wanted to come onto the mic.
Respect. We're out tonight. The gang are going out. We're all going out. We've got a guest on the next episode.
That's why we got the Carlins.
Hey, what a lads.
Broke shit.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm getting a bit excited now.
Sorry, guys.
This is problematic, and we, take your problems, as you know, and we've got 2 more problems this week to help you guys with advice, to help you through these tough times. 2023, people have a lot of problems, including myself and Crowny, so we're really not, shouldn't be giving advice, but we'll go for it. Crowny, have you got the first person ready?
I've got the first person ready. They haven't given their name. They've put a stupid fake name as their name.
Oh, it could be serious then.
Quite funny. Yeah. It looks serious judging by the first line.
Oh God.
Here we go. I have a corporate job, but work from home. And I used to fill a portion of my Monday participating in a Twitch game called Marbles. However, no one streams Marbles anymore during my workday. What am I supposed to do now with my Monday?
So,
Unbelievable. So, Minnie used to stream before he gave that up, and he used to do Marble Mondays, which was...
There used to be a thing. I'd play a game of marbles, and every viewer had a marble, and I fucking hated it.
You streamed the other day. You might get back.
I never streamed marbles.
No, but you might get back into streaming.
I actually, in the end, I fucking hated it because I just didn't like streaming in the end. But
yeah,
I did quite enjoy marbles, for a little bit, for the first week.
Do you think you get back into streaming?
I don't know. Possibly.
Is it tough having 9 viewers?
Why did you look at your phone like it was a question?
I'm just like interviewing you.
Is it tough having 9 viewers?
Yeah.
No.
Is that why you don't want to go back to streaming?
Went back and had this little stream the other day, and I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's not about the viewer count; it's about the money.
Yeah. Well, there's no money coming in, that's for sure.
I'm definitely gonna. I'm making videos again, so I'm working on some videos at the minute.
That's big.
Some Minecraft videos.
No marble videos.
Absolutely not. No marble videos, unfortunately.
Right. Well, that was the first problem.
So that was the problem. Wow.
To be fair, it's kind of your problem. Not fucking streaming anymore.
I absolutely know who that is as well. So
yeah, I don't know the name, but I know that there's always someone.
I have a feeling I know who that is.
Do you want me to do the next one?
Yeah, go ahead. Because that was a little bit of a wacky fun one.
This is the last one. So this is all of our responses. Guys, you need to fill this form in.
Fill the form. And listen, put your fucking phone number. We'll call you.
Well, you don't have to put your phone number.
No,
guys.
you need to put your phone number.
Okay.
No, you don't, but
Yeah,
it'd be
obviously.
cool if you could, because we can get you on the podcast.
This one looks like a serious one. They're anonymous. The guy who I find attractive started flirting with me the other day. I flirted back, but he is also the ex of one of my best friends.
Oh, fuck.
Friends for 7 years, so long-time friends. I think it could hurt my friend if they found out about this. Ideally, I continue speaking to this guy while not upsetting my friend. What should I do?
That?
No phone number. That's good. It's a good problem.
That's hard.
That's money right there.
I don't think I've ever been in that situation.
What? Getting with someone that used to be with your friend.
No, I've got with them, but I've never liked them. No, I don't think I've ever genuinely been in that situation where I know it must be impossible to like deal with, but I mean, it all comes down to, do you like them enough? And if you do and it works out, I think the best friend should be happy for you. But if it's just a fling, I don't think it's how much you like your best friend.
If it's just a fling, it's not worth it. That's what I'll always stand by.
Have sex with them.
Any reasons? Any reasoning for that?
No.
No. Do you think that could jeopardize the friendship between her and her friend?
Yeah, probably.
Do you think that could cause any jeopardy?
Probably, but unreal, man. Unreal.
Between the friends? Think that could jeopardize their...
Go on, shag him. It could be me.
What are you on about? Oh,
someone could be...
You're the guy that she really likes.
I haven't talked to a woman though in like a month, so this might have been a while ago.
Probably not then, unfortunately.
Yeah. It could be anyone though. It could be the woman behind the till. What do you think, Crowny? I mean, I jokingly say shagger or shag him. It was a girl, right?
A girl who's into
Likes a guy.
talking about a guy.
Shag him.
I think it's a girl. They didn't say. Might be a gay man.
It could be a gay man, but yeah, I think fuck your best friend. Maybe shag your best friend as well.
Okay, 2 for 1.
Yeah,
maybe threesome.
well, maybe. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god,
It's huge. I don't know how big it is, but that's a huge thing.
That's a huge potential.
Yeah.
Potentially huge. We don't
They've
know.
already shagged, so they're not going to be awkward. You're just going to be a little, hello, a little bit of...
She might not swing both ways though.
True. But
Well,
it could be a...
Try new things. That's what I'm saying.
What do you think? What do you think she does?
It is an impossible situation. You've got to...
Whoa. Nothing's impossible.
All right. Well, it depends how much you value your friendship with this other person. Maybe if you guys are on a bit of a rocky road together anyway, if you're maybe loose friends, then maybe it's worth it to give it a go. But if you're very tight friends, then if it's just a fling, then it's never worth it if it's just a fling. But if you're really interested in the guy, why not try it and see what happens?
Yeah, and please let us know how it goes.
Yeah.
That'd actually be cool.
If you
Please
go for it, give us an update.
Yeah, give us an update, because that'd be cool.
If the update is like life's going terribly,
we'll read it on the podcast and we'll laugh.
The guy wasn't actually interested. The friend now hates me.
My mum's kicked me out.
And we won't take credit for that.
No,
It wasn't our fault.
Do whatever you think's right with the friend first, I think, and then
Yeah, friends first. For
maybe let
Bros
the friend
before
know.
hoes.
Let the friend know, and then be like, "Look, this does happen." And like, you're better letting them know early than late, right? And then like they know if they find out themselves, and they'll be like, "You been shagging me, fucking ex."
You can weasel it into conversation. You can be like, he flirted with me.
Yeah, there we go.
And then if they're like, oh my god, what a total dickhead.
And then you can be like, "But I kind of like him," and then they'll be like, "Oh, good for you." And then if they're like that, then bang,
You're in.
you get
But if they're like,
fanny wet.
oh my god, no, don't talk to him. I would hate no. Then
What? Do that again.
sorry,
That was weird. That was really weird.
Ben, cut that out.
No. Keep that in.
I'm just really uncomfortable on this podcast now, guys.
Okay.
I just don't even feel I can get through it.
We're going to do a naked podcast on the Patreon.
Let's go.
Should we?
Yeah, I'm up for that.
I'm up for it.
We could just do it in our boxes.
That would be fun. April 1st. Join the Patreon.
I don't think the Patreons are interested in that, unfortunately.
I think
don't
we'll
think-
lose Patreon.
I don't think there's a market for that.
Yeah, respect.
Patreons will
Thank
be
you
gone.
to all our Patreons again. We've decided, I've decided, I've not even told you this now. We're going to, after every single episode, do a little 10-minute after podcast.
Oh, I
for
can't
the
be arsed.
Patreon.
No, scrap that idea.
But it's going to be shite. Like, pre-warning, it's going to be absolutely awful and you shouldn't join the Patreon, but
Yeah, for
please
sure.
give us money.
It's going to be shit. Like, we do the whole podcast and then we're like, Let's do another 10 minutes for these fucking Patreons.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna
why
be
we
shit.
should. We'll have something to say. Don't worry.
It's only $1, but
We'll get a bit
I wouldn't even bother then.
We'll get a little bit raunchy as well. I think we'll get a little bit,
No, we
down
won't.
and dirty.
No,
with no?
we won't. No.
Okay.
Just a normal. Just
So
a
no
normal,
head.
It's just a normal podcast. I
Okay.
think.
Should we move on to the food court? Fish and chips.
Oh right, fucking hell! You're going straight with the food. Fish and chips.
I think that counts as a dish, right?
Yeah, sure.
That counts as a
fine
dish.
with it. Mine's a bit of a smaller one, not a full meal. Mine's more of a side. Mine was hash browns.
Oh,
We had hash browns this morning, and me and Sydney really like McDonald's hash browns.
I'm big on McDonald's hash browns.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I don't eat a lot of hash browns. I do have some in my freezer.
I have some in my freezer. We had it this morning.
I bought them with intention of eating them, and I haven't got round to it yet.
They are good.
I had it with some sausage, actually, once.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to argue for fish and chips.
I love fish and chips.
Fish and chips, loads of vinegar,
Yeah.
loads of salt.
Yeah.
Getting down and dirty with it. Curry sauce. Come on. Come on now.
Where I used to live, a new chip shop opened up, and you go in, and you'd ask for what you wanted, and they'd put it in the fryer there and then, and they would fry it up, and when they're done, it's just crispy. The problem with fish and chip shops is they have that heater, and they just fucking whack it in there and leave it, and it goes a bit soft. But this place, they would cook it fresh, and you'd have to wait for it, which is just ideal. I love that. If you ever go to a food place, and they say, yeah, it's gonna be 15 minutes while we make it, then that's perfect.
Yeah.
If you go there and you go,
'Cause-
can I have chicken and chips, please? And they go, yeah, it's here.
I used to live in this small village down south.
Yeah.
And it fucking had the best fish and chip shop ever. Like, I've never had, and I never will have fish and chips that good again. And even they had done chicken balls and stuff, and the curry sauce. Curry sauce is
Chip
so
shop
good.
curry sauce is good, man. It's good.
It's unbelievable.
I like mushy peas as well.
Not a fan.
All right.
Not a fan of mushy peas.
Fair enough.
So what are we doing? Are we going with fish and chips? I think fish
mean,
and chips
I'm
is the
gonna
show.
I'm gonna have to go with fish and chips. It's a big loss for the whole world. Hash browns.
It is.
I think that's a terrible loss. But you've brought fish and chips, and as a huge fan, I'm gonna have to go with fish and chips.
It's huge, you know.
Rest in peace, hash browns.
Oh, babe.
That's the first tear to my eye that's been brought because of the food court.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss hash browns.
That's sad.
Oh well, fish and chips it is.
Fish and chips, it is. I don't have fish and chips enough. I go to Chippy a lot for just chips, or I'll get chips and chicken balls or something.
I feel too stereotypically white and British when I go for a fish and chips, but it's so good. But
It's so good.
But I put myself off and I go for other things because I don't want to be Brexit.
I know. I mean, do you know what, down south, they don't do gravy in the chippies?
Yeah, that can. Chips and gravy is a bit of a northern thing.
Chips and gravy?
Yeah.
Paul from Birmingham, I love chips and gravy.
I don't know. I think it's a bit northern, but maybe a bit more.
I just
northern than
remember this
Birmingham.
guy, from when I was in Spain, when I was a kid, this guy would just always used to eat chips and gravy, and he was from Birmingham.
Yeah.
I used to go, I'll have a portion of chips and gravy, please.
Gravy, please.
Why do people from Birmingham always sound like they're saying sorry? Ask them for the money. Where's me wages?
You just sound really sad, don't
What's
you?
going on? Where's me wages? They sound very... Birmingham, you're all very
fucking
fucking confused by the sounds of things.
Yeah. The Birmingham accent is the most. Is voted the worst in the UK, right?
It's horrendous. I think the Scouse accent, it's hate or love.
Definitely annoying.
It's hate or love.
But Birmingham's way up there. I'm surprised at the success.
What the
of
fuck was that? You just said Scousers are annoying?
Yeah. I'm surprised at the success of Peaky Blinders because they're all Birmingham strong Birmingham accents.
I think
in
it's
that
pretty
show.
big in America, Peaky Blinders as well.
Is
though.
it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's because that's what they think Britain's like.
Yeah. Do you know I once convinced my friend that we fucking drive a horse and carriage still.
Mate, Peaky Blinders, Americans watch that and be like, wow, England looks so strange. They're so behind. Oh, man.
I once convinced my friend from America that we all drive horse and carriages and it's really hard to get it through the McDonald's drive-through. They're like, wow, man. That's so unique.
We'll have cars over here.
Yeah. Y'all don't have Toyota? Y'all don't have Toyota, bro?
Chevrolet? You had a Chevrolet?
Y'all ain't got trucks? Y'all not got NASCAR?
Oh, that's
No, we
so
don't.
True. That's Americans, man.
Americans are funny. I might be going to Florida in a couple of weeks.
Aren't you going to TwitchCon? Is that what it's for?
No, TwitchCon's at the end of the year.
All right, where are you going, Florida?
I might be going. I want to go to there's a fight, Creator Clash 2 in Florida, a day after Insomnia. So.
Which creators?
There's a few people. iDubbbz is fighting.
Oh, he's fought before, yeah.
Jack Manifold.
Jack Massey Welsh.
He's fighting. Yeah,
Jack Manifold. He's like the skinniest Minecraft YouTuber on the planet.
I think he can scrap. You know.
Damn.
I reckon he can probably scrap. If I had to guess.
Would you ever do a YouTuber boxing? Obviously, you're not going to get called out
100%.
for it without popularity, but
I'd 100% do it. I'd only do it for charity though.
Let's say I'm an agent and I come to you and I say, "Hi, we're really."
You're an Asian?
Agent.
Oh, okay.
And I say, "Hi, we're really interested in getting you in for a creator fight. Is there anyone you want to fight?" Who would you pick, Jack?
I'd love to fight SB737.
He'd knock your fucking head off.
Not a chance,
Yeah, he's
mate.
massive.
He's not. Yeah, but he wouldn't hurt to fly.
He's right tall as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I can punch you up.
Fair enough.
He wouldn't hurt to fly. I can fight. I know I can fight. So I'm a scrapper.
Yeah, but it's them nice guys. Them nice guys are always the ones that.
What a good girls like bad guys. I've had this problem for a real long time.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry
Full
about that
karaoke cover will be on the Patreon.
True.
There we go. And I'll be naked.
Yo, it's Lils.
It's what?
The song goes down. That's that one.
Oh.
Yo,
okay.
it's Lils.
The song goes down, the sun comes up. There's this really big trend at the minute going around the internet of like TikTok and stuff of like these financial TikTokers like saying outrageous shit and just going viral for it. So for people that are listening and watching this podcast now, the next little segment, we're going to just spit some outrageous shit out and post it on TikTok and see if it goes viral and then come back the next episode. These are not our opinions and we're
going to pretend to be hustlers.
There we go.
Try and piss people off, create a bit of a stir.
Yeah.
By saying just insane financial hustler stuff.
But you guys are in on it with us, so you guys know that we're joking and
being open about it.
And then it'll be on our TikToks and like all our socials, I think, and let's see how we get on.
So, I had this idea, right? Obviously, we have two huge problems in our country. So, homelessness and then immigration. And I've come up with a solution, an entrepreneurial solution on how to solve both problems with one stone, right? We round up all the homeless. We take them to the border. Obviously, all the immigrants are lining up, coming from other countries, like Iraq, whatever, I don't know. And they're all there. We go along the border. We say, right, guys, who wants to work? Who's really up for putting in a proper lot of work and being good for society? So this immigrant goes, hello, yes, me, please. And we go, yeah, we'll take you on. So he's obviously up for work. Get him in a factory. Take the homeless person. Swap him. So homeless guy, ship him off to Iraq or whatever. Take the immigrant in. There we go. Homeless numbers go down. Immigration, we take on these great hardworking immigrants, which is what all the fucking wokies want. So we'll take on all these immigrants and we're getting rid of homeless people. Is that not genius?
That's perfect. I don't even know what you said. I was trying not to listen because I was gonna laugh. If you get fired, I'll give him money.
I'm not worried.
Fuck. What can I say?
Put the Carlin down because that's
I
too
think I'm
trashy.
gonna do it with my top off and a Carlin. What? Can you imagine? No. Realistically, it's 2023. If you're not making money, you're a broke bitch and you're dumb, right? Because there's a million different ways to make money. Not just in this country, but even in the poorer countries like Afghanistan, Iraq. All these countries should be making money, man. Look, NFTs, they're the future. If you're not into NFTs, you're a fucking woke idiot, bro. Is that good?
Yeah, we gotta get a little bit more.
First, the crypto space come round, and guess what? All those hard workers, we made our fucking money. You lazy bastards were sitting on the floor doing nothing. Get out of bed. Wake up. It's 2023. That is gonna get me in trouble.
It's fine.
I think it's because I'm shouting as well. I'm like really saying it. It really comes across.
What if Ukraine started making NFTs of like soldiers and tanks, selling NFTs, and that can fund their defenses?
Say that again, but don't smile because that's really good. Say that again, and I'll respond to it because then we can have like one for one.
Yeah, let's start having some one-to-one conversations about this.
Go on.
What if Ukraine maybe did NFTs of like soldiers and like their tanks, and their systems started selling NFTs, and they could fund their defense systems with it. They can buy like new tanks and stuff with the money they make from NFT investment.
That's actually a genius idea.
Good crypto idea, that, isn't it?
Because isn't like everyone else like funding a lot of like tanks and weapons and ammo to help like Ukraine? Maybe like, I don't know, like there's entrepreneurs out there as well that can sell these NFTs themselves and really just blow up the space. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. I think we gotta get that in, right?
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Okay. We just cut Crowny out to the end. It's gonna end. I can't do that again. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Jesus. That does not reflect. Yeah, that does not reflect our actual opinions, but I think that'll stir up a little bit of fun.
We'll try and get some clips. We'll try and stir up some fun with it.
I mean, Crowny's one was outrageous. But
I had a bit of time in the while I was driving to think about something ridiculous, and that was just what I ended up on.
These people are
trading
wild,
homeless
mate.
people for immigrants. It's not even like a hustler thing. It's not even making money. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh,
well, we apologise about that if you took offence, but
Yeah,
it's
we're very
literally
sorry.
the opposite of our opinion. So
Yeah, we're trying to be ridiculous.
but yeah, that's been problematic. It's been a good one, hasn't it?
That was a good one, I think.
Banging. And we're gonna come back next episode and see how them TikToks did, and we'll discuss and see if we do another one, because that can be a little segment where we say absolutely outrageous shit on purpose to try and get like people to think we're absolutely insane and like we think we're geniuses.
Good idea, I think.
I think that's a really good idea. We'll think of a segment.
We'll say what it does.
We'll think of an idea for a name for that segment. I think we've got the food court, we've got the problematic problems, and then we can have a little bit of outrageous TikToks.
We'll come up with it off air.
Off air. Well, thank you so much to all our patrons. Thank you to everyone that's liked the video, and if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anything, thank you so much. Peace.
Peace out.
Pickaxe.